Last time, on the Minus 20 podcast, the heroes find Grogan's office in the warehouse. The Vigilant charge in and fight the massive axe leader. Vendetta Verde falls through the ceiling and is swallowed whole by the ogre, but Shepard ends it by slicing open its belly with his sword. Will Zolak be more prepared for them?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Minus 20 podcast. I'm Jay, your GM. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, our homebrew campaign, Vigilante, and I'm here with Holly.
Hey, hey.
And
I play Serafina.
John.
Hey. Oh, and I play Marth.
James.
Hey, I play Bo Poncho.
Nate.
Hey, I play Shepard.
And Diana.
Hey, I play Kira.
I like that you
always
picked up
gotta
the
be
missed
different.
hay from
Exactly.
him.
It's gotta be even.
Always picking up Nate's slack.
Yeah.
All right. We had a pretty crazy episode last time. You guys killed Grogan.
Yay.
Which was amazing. I don't know, the Bo Poncho falling through the ceiling, the crit that ended him. It was just amazing.
We should never celebrate somebody's death through violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You
I
guys-
want to go on the record that we don't celebrate people's
We don't condone
death
violence.
through violence.
Grogan wasn't a person.
Oh, okay.
He was an ogre, yeah.
I mean, that's racist, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all our species is.
Yeah.
Or what's we don't have races in Pathfinder. We have
Ancestry.
ancestriest.
Ancestriest. It's so hard to say that nobody will do it.
It's a little bit too close to incestuous.
Yes. Very much.
You
Just-
said we weren't
And
going to
that's-
do a band.
Yeah, that's our bant today, folks.
Yeah, we're skipping band today, possibly. Apparently not. Take that back.
Hero
Just-
point, though.
Just a reminder, this is the last session, last ep before the hero points reset. And I am going to go a little bit out of the ordinary today with my hero points. I'm going to give out 2.
I thought you were going to give it to yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to me. I really need it. The monsters are getting their butts kicked. First, I want to give it to Nate
Oh
Yeah,
boy, what
Nate.
did I do?
for the killing blow on Grogan.
Oh, that was a team effort.
Sure, but you were the point man. Take that hero point.
Fine, I'll take it, but I won't like it.
I mean,
You're the quarterback, and we're the the O-line.
I've been listening to a lot of episodes lately. You guys always argue with me when I give you a hero point. No, I don't. What?
It's-
Me? Are you
it's-
kidding?
Have you
This is
met
terrible.
people
What did
from
I
the
do?
Midwest?
This is a Minnesota-based podcast,
Yeah.
Jay.
Good
We
point,
are
good point.
contractually obligated to argue with you if you want to give us something.
Okay. All right. So hero point to Nate and hero point to James.
Oh wait,
Or-
is this the last piece of pie? Because I'm not taking it if it's the last piece of pie here.
You
So
can
last
cut it in
hero
half.
point.
Just take
Oh
half
yeah,
of it.
yeah. I'm watching my calories, guys. Thank you.
For that awesome, I don't know, A, falling through the ceiling on top of Grogan and also getting eaten by Grogan. I think those who have played with me before know that swallow whole is like one of my favorite monster feats in the game.
Like, if he can fit it in, he absolutely will.
Absolutely will. So prepare for that shark battle coming up. So I guess I do want to do a quick what I got wrong. We actually didn't do it wrong. We just wondered what would happen if we did it. Basically, when someone who is grappled is shoved, what happens, right? To the person who is grappling, and what happens to the person who is grappled. So it's a pretty simple thing. When you shove someone who has got a hold of someone else, and you successfully do it, the grapple ends. Because if the grappler moves away, they lose the grapple. It doesn't matter if it's forced or voluntary. So something to think about. James, as your character loves to shove. So it feels like a note at the bottom of a kindergartner's report card.
See, guys, don't let that voice fool you.
Yeah.
Like, Bo
He's a
Poncho is
biter.
the bully.
He's a biter. There are 2 kinds of kids in preschool, the biters and the bitees. Or if you have twins, one of them bites the other one. That's what happened to us.
Oh, God. Is this our bant? The terrible things our twins did to each other bant? I also have twins. Anyways, last we left off, you guys were in Grogan's bed/throne room, where apparently he had been talking to a couple of the axes, possibly winning them over to his side in this schism within the organization.
They chose the wrong side.
They did. they were quickly dispatched. So, you are standing over the dead body of Grogan. You looted the room and his body. You found some good stuff, including a medic baton, which gives bonuses to medicine checks and allows you to do expedited battle medicine, right? Like once per hour instead of once per day, something like that. I think, Holly, you took the baton.
I did.
Right.
Yeah. Because Shep already has that ability.
So, yeah, what would you guys like to do now? So, just as a reminder, you are in a warehouse that was filled with axes and those clockwork dogs and one humanoid version of a construct. You managed to fight your way through stacks of crates to the back office where you found Grogan and killed him. As you, tiptoe around the pools of blood on the floor, you can hear, as you could since you entered this place, the staccato banging and clashing of iron and some kind of weird machinery going on still in the warehouse. Whatever you have done here was not observed because of the noise and the clangor in this place. Knowing that this Popet Zolak still exists, I would assume you suspect that noise is originating from him. So,
I suspect that noise is originating from that Popet.
what would you guys like to do? I think you probably still need to heal and everything, right?
I would assume so.
I feel great.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Oh?
Feeling about half-ish good.
Your left
Shep's
half
a
or
little
your right
banged up,
half?
too.
I'd say on a scale of like 1 to 30, I feel about 25.
Well, I can't heal. And I just kind of hold my hands up looking at Bo. Can't you just eat some of your grapes? How does that work?
No, my grapes don't work like that. I do know I got a couple of friends that their berries are real good. And feel good like that, but no. Oh wait, I'm doing this whole thing as Bo, and I'm not Bo right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
Bo's face just pops out the side.
It does pop out.
Smiley day.
Smiley days.
Ooh, I don't think we can use that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
we definitely cannot.
Disclaimer.
So, meta-wise, does anybody really... it sounds like Bo probably should get some.
Yeah.
Seraphina has
I'm
a
at half
terrible
health.
track record of trying to heal leshies, so maybe...
You've got the baton now, which gives you a boost to your medicine check, so yeah.
Well, that's true, but
Seraphina.
I'll try. I'm right by him anyway.
While they're healing, I want to kind of scribble on a piece of paper the mark that I saw on Grogan's calf just to make sure I have it recorded somewhere.
Yes.
I
I
think
forgot to mention that. Yeah.
I think I opened a mystery on it or an investigation, right?
That's correct. Yeah. It was unrelated to your current mystery, which you learned. So that was, what'd you roll for that medicine
I
check?
rolled a 15, so I successfully treated a leshy for 5 points.
All right.
Woohoo! Throw dirt on it.
Should Shep risky surgery himself?
Yeah.
I'm at half health, so
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna need more than 5 hit points.
The healing for me is just throw dirt. Yours is literally just jabbing yourself in the thigh.
If I make something
Feels
that
good.
hurts worse than the wound, then I'll feel better.
Exactly.
What's risky surgery on a leshy? Is it like grafting?
Just break out the shears, the head
Edward
trimmer or
Scissorhands.
something.
Topiary.
All right, make that risky surgery roll.
I like to imagine it kind of like the scene in Pulp Fiction. They're just Shep's just jamming the needle straight into the heart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez, that was crazy.
So how'd it go?
It went well. 19 points of healing.
After taking 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, so you are up to full, and it looks like Vendetta Verde is down still a couple.
That'd be fine.
Famous last words.
I can shoot from a distance, so
I think that's saying just rub some dirt in it. It's doubly effective as a leshy.
I mean, I'm okay, but I am down by 5, so if we wanted to do one more for Bo, there's reason to? Does that make sense? I think that we'd probably be okay, but I don't know how many Bo actually has.
out of 26, I would think 21 is the number.
Okay. That's a good scale.
Yeah.
mean, feels a
You know,
little
the
arbitrary.
normal out of 26 scale.
Exactly.
Do you
Go to
want
the
to take?
restaurant? Oh, it's only got 24 or 26 stars.
Ugh.
Do you want to take the extra 10 minutes and heal Marth as well?
Yeah.
If we're healing Bo, then I would say I would enjoy those extra 5.
So healing Bo a second time requires quite a bit of time.
Oh, then let's move on.
Yeah, because until you get a certain feat, you can only treat wounds once per hour.
Yes.
However, only 10 minutes so far has expired. And I would assume that 10 minutes would also, for the others that haven't been wounded, would be spent, looting and searching. This would be a time to focus as well if you haven't been treating wounds.
So I only treated wounds on Bo. So can I take 10 minutes then afterwards to refocus?
You can take an additional 10 minutes and stretch this out to 20 minutes. Because, right, you and Shep both treated wounds at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And that would give John a chance to be healed as well.
Just remind me, is there a equivalent of a short rest thing in Foundry, like a button?
No.
Or do you just say, hey, I got my focus points back?
You got your focus. Yeah, just do the latter.
Yeah, it's like an activity.
Okay, that's all.
So, I mean, I could turn around and treat Marth, but isn't treating wounds an hour?
No. So treating wounds, the action itself takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so but
you could take the full hour and double the healing or something
exactly,
like
yeah. You can only treat wounds once per hour. So, for example, say we treated Mars wounds at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to treat again until 10 a.m. However, if you did nothing but treat wounds from 9 until 10, you would just double the health he got on his 9 a.m. treat. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
However, right, so you are taking an extra 10 minutes. You could just treat Marth normally right now.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
All right, go ahead and make that roll.
I just don't remember if I should use assurance on this. I don't think I need to.
For treat wounds, you can, and that would give you a 15. I think for rescue surgery, we determined you cannot use assurance. So a normal treat wounds, we would allow it.
Oh, it even says on here it'll beat the DC, so.
I'm all sorts of healthy now.
Woohoo! All right, and Seraphina, with this 10 minutes, I assume you're going to focus and...
Yeah, I'm going to refocus and get rid of my curse-bound
All right.
trait.
Once again, we enter exploration mode. So why don't you guys let me know what you want to do for exploration, and we'll make those rolls before we move on out of this room. Let's just go around the table. John, what do you want to do for your exploration?
I can't remember the right word for it, but basically scouting.
Scouting. So there's scouting, and then there's like searching. One is a perception check. The other is give everyone a boost to their initiative roll.
Let's go with the initiative roll one.
All right. So Marth and Arya will be scouting. You'll keep an eye out for dangers.
Oh, actually, if I remember right, they get to do separate.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have her do the other version.
All right. So give me a blind GM perception check for Arya. What would Seraphina like to do?
Detect magic, I think.
James, how about Vendetta Verde?
Do avoid notice.
All right. Go ahead and give me a blind GM stealth roll. How about Shepard?
He is also searching.
Give me a blind GM perception check. And last, not least, what is Penn doing? The witness.
Does the scouting stack?
Does not stack.
Okay. I would be avoiding notice as well.
All right, give me that check, that blind GM stealth check, please.
The last time I stealthed, I knocked a box over.
Okay, interesting rolls here. I assume our audience can't see them. Woohoo! I have the power. Okay, I do need a perception check from Arya. Did you give me one?
I put one in there.
A blind GM check?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yes, my bad. I see it now. Okay, great. All right. So, as you guys line up and assemble, what do you guys do? Where do you go? What's the strategy? Where do you go from here?
We can peek out the door and just make sure none of those creepy dogs are circling.
That sounds great.
Appreciate your guys' silence. We really should be quiet.
Shep's cleaning the blood off of his dagger that he just used to put himself back together.
Gross. Can we crack the door open?
Absolutely. Go ahead and click on the door in the map. You should open it and see outside of it. Again, you peer across this kind of open area. To your right are a number of crates and boxes stacked almost to nearly the ceiling high, about what I think I said 20 feet, 20, 30 feet high. And then to the left here, you can see crates and equipment, cogs, nuts, bolts, machinery, sprockets, that kind of thing on the left here.
Do we see any lights highlighting the rows?
No lights, but you can see opposite, sort of across this atrium area, another set of double doors on the far wall. And the noise seems to be coming from there.
From the east wall?
From the east wall, correct. You can see the double doors there. There are a couple of torches flanking the doors.
Isn't there a path to the north so we could go north and then east and maybe hug an outer wall?
You could go outside the building and around.
Not outside the building, just like in the building, but just hug a wall versus walking in the middle of this room to get across?
Yeah, I mean, if you look on the map, you can see because
it's dark.
Yeah. I think Vendetta Verde has stepped out into the room. You came through this area before. Vendetta Verde doesn't see or notice anyone as he slips out into this area.
The coast is clear.
All right, follow him. Shepard, you go next.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Yeah, I mean, you could sort of hug the north wall, but it's still not protected or anything.
I'll go next. I feel safe being in the middle of the party. We're just like slowly moving our pieces, like up 2, down 2, right 2?
Yeah. I'm going to pause it here as Vendetta Verde creeps over to this door. You guys see a couple of things, notably Shepard and I guess Arya is still hasn't come out yet. Martha and Arya are following up in the rear, but Shep in front, as you sort of approach this door, you notice something odd in the floor in front of it. There appears to be kind of like hinges or cracks in the floor by this door.
The door that Shep's by or VV?
VV.
Oh,
okay.
VV, right? You also notice that you don't even, you're not searching, but you spot this easily. There's a lever on the side of the door here.
Is this pointed out to everyone?
He's really far ahead.
I'd be making like hand gestures with my vine, but I'm gonna say like they're not really hands, so it's pretty hard. Like I'd be like point down and then point to the wall, but take that as you will.
As long as like I had some clue as to it being there, I would definitely want to do a detect magic.
Oh, I've got detect magic.
Oh, you got it on?
Yeah.
That was your action? Well then,
Yeah.
Cool. I pay attention.
Well, you taught me well. So
Sorry,
I do what I
Marth.
can.
Come on, let's go. You're still in the room.
I would point to Marth because my interpretation of it is more like a mechanical trap kind of thing, and I'm like,
I mean, I certainly would look at it. I don't know if I
like to
I'm
think
a
though it's
sneaky
all
guy, but I'm not sure if I'm that kind of sneaky.
I like to think the gestures I point at you, but then I do like the slit across the throat thing, realizing it's horribly out of context. Go bad.
This is reminding me of the episode when we were staking out Foster Watkins, and you and I are Diana and I are doing sign language to each other. Everybody else is trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Both Shepard and Arya would notice this, although Arya, I guess Arya doesn't communicate, right? So she would point at the floor. Shepard would take a closer look. It looks like maybe some kind of, like door that opens on the floor. Maybe there's like a lower area they raise and lower goods out of, but certainly in front of these double doors, reaching about across the whole width of the door and 10 feet in front of it. So essentially the 4 squares before these 2 doors, there appears to be like hidden trap doors on the floor.
Yeah, don't step on him. No one's stepping on him, right?
No.
No one is stepping on it currently.
You can hear the leather of Shep's gloves as he tightens his grip around his sword.
I don't think you need to use your sword on traps, Shep. Calm down.
I have a particular aversion to them.
Traps or swords?
Obviously not swords.
Now is not the time for this discussion. Let's go.
Is anybody standing right by the lever?
Looks like Vendetta Verde is.
Okay.
He could take a 5-foot step and pull it.
So, in the, everybody can learn together. In the world of Pathfinder, what kind of things are used for, detecting traps?
Perception check. So, because you guys are using a rolling perception check for exploration activity. Shepard and Arya, who are searching, saw this trap.
Okay, so there is an actual trap on the trapdoor.
Yes, I was trying to give you context clues and without saying, there's a trap in the floor.
We keep on saying trapdoor, which trapdoor doesn't necessarily mean a trap. It means that there's...
Right.
I wanted to make sure that we were like, oh yes, there is something here other than just a door.
Yeah. This is not a sophisticated trap. They are trap doors, maybe, at one time, or maybe still used to lower goods.
But if we step on it, we're falling through.
Right now you don't. There's only one way to find out right now.
Well, what if we make a bunch of noise out here and lure them out, and then when they come out,
I think they know about the trap.
Right, but if they come out to attack us, then VV would flip the lever.
The lever might be to open the door. So maybe VV opens the lever, the door's open, and we jump over the trap.
And I pull the leather.
Ah! I was hoping we could somehow drop our enemies into the trap, but okay.
Shep puts the 10-foot pole that he has back in his bag.
You have a 10-foot pole in a bag?
I assume it's one you can unscrew in the middle.
Oh, okay. Telescopic. Got it.
Yeah, literally that's what that thing is used for, is for poking stuff.
As the door is squeaking open, Shep's just casually unscrewing two pieces.
When Vendetta Verde pulls the lever, you hear some metallic noise as if something has been changed. The door does not swing open though.
Where's the noise emanating from?
The floor.
Okay.
Did it get quieter, like something stopped?
No. It's still banging and going. So it seems to be unrelated to the noise coming from beyond the doors. It sounds like something is working. There's some machinery going and someone working on an anvil or something in the next room. Zzz, clang, 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 bzz, and then chugga, 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 chugga.
Somebody grab one of those sacks of grain or whatever it is and throw it onto the trapdoor.
VB does that.
All right. As you throw it onto the trapdoor, the 4 doors fall open. All right. I'm just going to reveal. I'm going to put the tokens for where the doors are.
They're shark teeth.
It's a lot of sticks.
You peer down. A couple of things happen. One is, this is about 20 feet deep, these pits. And at the bottom, there are sharpened metal blades like knives right at the bottom that would impale anybody.
I'm glad somebody got a good perception roll.
Seriously.
The bag that you threw down there falls down and is skewered by these blades, and its contents roll open. I don't know, maybe it's a sack of grain and just pours out. The second thing that happens
Ball
is
bearings.
There's a sudden clanging of an alarm. Clang, 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 bang, 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 bang. That just is almost deafening.
I would like to hide amongst the different boxes that we have here.
All right.
Yeah, can I tuck back over here and squat down?
Yep, I'll give you just a second or two to array yourself quickly.
Check down.
Are there any other doors in the area in which we're in here that they could come pouring out of? I see there's something that's up by...
That's a window up by Penn, by the witness. You passed a couple of doors, I believe, further back that looked like they were to the outside.
Sure.
But other than that, this room that you're approaching seems to be the last room that you had to investigate in the warehouse.
I pulled out my short bow as well.
All right. I'm going to pause the game here for a second and throw everyone to the initiative tracker because we are starting a new combat.
What?
What?
We were just hiding from an alarm.
The spikes get a turn?
Oftentimes, hazards do get a turn. In this case, they don't. They're just simply open, you know what I'm saying.
What? Somebody rolled for me?
All right, so go ahead and roll your initiative. Those of you using Avoid Notice, use Stealth. If you're doing Detect Magic, you can use Arcana or whatever magical tradition you have. Occult, I think, is the Angel of Deaths.
What? I rolled a 1 for a 7.
I rolled a 10 for a 17, and then my scouting gives a bonus to us. Is that right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. It should automatically do it in Foundry.
Cool.
Yep.
Is
I
it
rolled a
+1 bonus?
16 for a 22.
All right, so to start the combat, what I'll say is the trapdoors reset themselves, and then the door flies open. And you see a creature that looks like this.
That doesn't look like a Popet.
Yikes.
And then from behind him, you hear, the creature sort of turns around, and you hear this voice say, "Hold them off, Sprockle, while I awaken the constructs." And we will begin the battle there. First Angel of Death is up.
Could we maybe tell people that are listening what this thing looks like?
Yeah.
Go for it, John.
God damn it.
You were voluntold.
It looks like somewhere between a construct and a monstrosity, where it's got big old claw hands that come down to the floor and like 2 toe-clawed feet, but then it's got a face like a transformer and large like shoulder. What is the pauldrons? I don't know. The armor thing that spikes
Pauldrons.
up. Pauldrons. There it is. Yeah. I'm clearly a child of the 80s, but I just keep thinking of it looks like the evil, corrupted version of Soundwave. So there's me.
There's burning runes on it, too, and a flame coming out of its face.
It doesn't look friendly, guys.
It looks somewhere between like a Protoss, something or other from StarCraft, and a Hook Horror.
Yeah, I was gonna say hook horror.
From
Mecha hook horror.
Yeah, exactly.
From the thing we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That other game system.
It definitely is made out of twisted metal rods and other metallic bands and plates welded together. All right, Angel of Death is up.
I can see this thing, right? From
Absolutely.
where I am?
I think so. If you can see it on the map, you can see it.
Okay, if I can see it, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Lance, please.
Okay.
That is an 18 for a 26.
26 is a hit.
That is 6 spirit damage.
Okay. The creature appears to take all 6 points of that damage.
And then, for my last, I'm going to attempt to demoralize it.
Okay.
I can't understand you, Seraphina.
I
Yeah.
have intimidating glare.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
I think we figured out last time when we were trying to do that to the doggos that nothing emotional works on constructs.
Intimidating glare, they don't have to understand you, though, right?
It's still an
Right, but if
emotion-based
they,
effect.
well, he said he referred to the constructs as something separate, so I'm not entirely sure that this is a construct, but we're going to see.
Let's
So
learn together.
that's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, this is an unusual thing. This is clearly a construct, but it is not immune to mental effects.
Ooh.
So
Interesting.
it is frightened 1.
Nice.
That was
Sweet.
meets beats.
Woo! That's my turn.
Nice turn.
Hero point?
Hero boy. Warden, you're up.
All right, I'm tucked behind the boxes back here, so I'm gonna have to run up. So Shep's gonna come around the corner here, move total of 25 feet. So
Okay.
I can't actually see around the corner yet. The intent is to move the distance.
So Shep runs around the corner of the stack of crates to the east wall,
Mm-hmm.
south of the opening of the door.
The lever was here?
Yep.
Cool. Can I use my last 2 actions to ready an action to pull the lever if the thing steps on where the trapdoors are?
Sure.
And that's my turn.
All right. Ghost and Wraith.
The trapdoor. I want to trigger the trapdoor. No, he said the door's closed, and then the doors here swung open, and that's where the construct is coming out from.
Okay, so first action, Arya's gonna take a move towards the thing. Then the second one, she's going to do another to get up next to the dude. And Ghost will do a boost Eidolon.
Okay.
Okay, and then she will do a swipe at this feller. And then because I did the stealth for perception and it's the first round and I have that rogue thing,
Yeah.
they should be off guard because
Yes.
of sneak attack.
Yep. So I will put the off guard on for your attack. Go ahead and Go ahead and do that. What was that, Jeff?
I rolled a 2 for a 10. Awesome.
That's a miss.
No.
Bummer.
Last episode for hero points.
I don't have any. Oh, maybe I do, because I'm on Arya's and I'm not on Marth. Nope, I don't have any.
Okay.
No one likes me.
So that is 2 actions. Yeah, you have...
Well, that was because I had to do...
Oh, the boost.
Yeah, I did 1 move, 2 move, boost, attack.
Okay.
So that's it for me.
Okay.
But I got there.
I have to trust you because the math is too hard for me. Vendetta Verde. James, you're up.
All right. I will activate my acid ammo, and I will shoot.
All right. The creature does have cover because it is around this door frame from you.
All right. In that case, then I will do move to get into...
I think the best place to get a clear shot is you have to move up almost where Angel of Death is. Because otherwise you'd be shooting through Wraith, which also provides cover.
Got it. Okay. First action, move. Second action, activate my acid ammo. And then third will be to shoot.
Okay.
16 on the die for a 26. For a critical hit.
It says critical hit. However...
No, Jay, it says critical hit. I think we...
I mean...
I can read it right there. Like,
you don't have that feat where he's off guard to you if you are stealthing before his turn, right?
Well, I feel like my stealthing ended the minute the...
Oh, right. Yeah, he's off guard. Yes.
I like the minute the alarm goes off, I'd be like, yeah, it's not really worth the...
Right, so you weren't stealthing. You were moving normally. So he would not be off guard too. So his AC would be 2 higher. So that is, even though it says critical hit here, because I had incorrectly put...
Isn't the off guard from Marth or Seraphina?
Yes, it is from Marth, but only for Marth, because Marth has a special rogue feat that makes those who haven't acted yet in the initiative order off guard to him, no matter what.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so there isn't a critical.
That's correct. It's just normal damage.
Ignore that critical roll then, and then I will re-roll regular damage.
Yeah. Sorry for the confusion. I had manually put off guard on Sprockle before. And you don't have any ability to prevent splash damage from falling.
I do not, unfortunately. Okay. So Wraith will take 1 of the splash damage.
All right. So the I put it on. Dang it!
Mm-hmm.
I do that all the time. I put it on.
But it wouldn't
go
take
on
persistent damage.
It would take persistent damage.
It takes persistent. Wraith does not.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a...
VV is definitely testing the Wraith of Rats patience.
Okay. And that is 1 persistent damage to Sprockle. Persistent damage. Okay, we got it. Oh, it's on already automatically. Hey, look at that. Okay, cool. And that is that 3 actions?
That was 3 actions. Yep.
Okay. From the back room. In fact, Arya could see into this room, so I'll describe it, even though I think, she can't communicate it to everyone. But I think it'll be good to see what's in there as players. So she peers inside this room past Sprockle and sees a workshop. There are crates and boxes filled with old mechanical parts, springs, sprockets, nuts and bolts, tools. Against the wall, there are several workbenches. They're covered with tools and parts, some of which you recognize, including a leg from a clockwork hunter, for example. In the northwest corner is a forge that's lit with a bellows next to it. And then in the southwest corner, Arya can see an engine, a conglomerate of parts humming and sputtering on its own. Right next to the door, Arya can also see an odd-looking machine that seems to be crackling with energy. The Popet Zolak, is who you want to know, is at a workbench and was apparently in the middle of something. There are a number of tools splayed around him. At his elbow is an odd electronic panel with rows of buttons.
Well, Arya conveys all of this information to the party.
In sign language. I think Vendetta Verde would see this too as he goes by. And I think who else is It's peering into the room. I think Penn, the witness, would peer into the room and see this as well. Zolak, sitting at his bench, turns and says, Sprockle! Sprockle! One of them's on the trap door! Pull the switch! So Zolak gives Sprockle 2 actions.
No.
So his first action, Sprockle will go disappear behind the door, and second action, Sprockle will pull the lever, and the door underneath Arya's feet gives way, and Arya is going to fall into this pit. Okay. So first I need, you can attempt to grab an edge to avoid falling as a reaction, if you have a reaction.
I do have a reaction still, so I would sure like to do that.
Okay, so when you fall past an edge or handhold, you can try to grab it, potentially stopping your fall. So you must succeed at your choice of an acrobatics or reflex save.
If Shep was sitting here waiting to pull this lever, is this like a light switch where someone flips it off and he can flip it back on right away?
I'm going to say no. I mean, we think we've already established that it takes like a second for it to to come back up. So yeah, you could pull it right away with your reaction, but it would fall and then have to reset. Okay. So you could do that, but it would close the doors above Arya.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 7 for 15.
15. This is, hang on a second.
Zolak is such a creepy looking doll, wooden doll with straight hair.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll have to have that popped up for all of our YouTube watchers to see.
You said 15, correct?
Yep.
Reflex save?
Yep.
Did you reflex or acrobatics?
I did reflex.
Okay. The DC is 16. So you just fall as normally. If you had critical fall is bad. So you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
To start with.
Mm.
And then here comes the piercing damage from the blades. So first comes the bludgeoning. So it's a total of, 17 points of damage as Arya falls into this pit 20 feet below.
Can't she just float? I thought she's a wraith.
Game mechanics. She's also a spirit, so you would think that like spike trap would be like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then because Arya did take damage from that fall, she is prone.
Good times.
All right, so Zolak has 1 action left. No, 2 actions left. Let's see. I think he has a shot on Vendetta Verde. He has a little hand crossbow and will take a shot with his little hand crossbow at Vendetta Verde. I think it'll be outside of his range increment, so there'll be a penalty here. What's his... 60 feet. No, he's fine. The bolt flies for an 18 for a 24 to hit Vendetta Verde.
Will hit.
Okay. You take 3 points of damage as this little tiny quarrel, about the size of a knitting, not even knitting needle, like a sewing needle, embeds in your arm. And then with his third action, he's going to press a button on his machine. And we have someone new in the turn order. The little... I don't know if anyone can see, maybe Marth, but one of the constructs starts moving. Let me roll initiative for it. It won't go until the next round, even if it comes up here after Zolak, which it does. So that is Zolak's turn, and we go to the witness.
Hear me out.
Uh-oh.
I have a rope in my bag.
Yeah.
I'd like to take the rope out and tie it to one of my arrows.
Okay.
I don't know how many actions that would take.
Okay. Yeah, I would say 1 to take it out, the rope out. A second to tie it. What do you plan to do with this rope? Like shoot it into the room so you could... Yeah.
I'm going to try to shoot Zolak, and I'm hoping it's like Robin Hood cartoon where it's somehow strong enough to be able to pull him with it versus actual physics.
Yeah.
Physics schmizzics.
So if I successfully am able to tie the rope to an arrow and I have one more action, then the other side of the rope I'm going to tie to a barrel that looks strong. Why are you looking like that, Jay?
I took a big drink of coffee.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Because Zolak is pretty small, right?
Yeah, made of wood too. So, okay, here's the deal. What I would say is it would require a number of checks to succeed.
Yep.
Okay, one is a thievery check to see how well you tie onto the rope.
Should I do that first?
Yeah. So you're trying to stick it into Zolak and then tie it to a barrel and then do what with this rope?
Pull him. I'm going to try to pull him into the pit in the floor.
Okay. So when you attempt to pull him, first of all, you need to hit him, right?
Yes.
When you attempt to pull him, it'll be like there's a Pathfinder action called, it's like you can move somebody, right? So we'll do that, but we'll also have to do like a check to see if the knot holds.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be...
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is... I mean, the rules are there. It's just finding, which ones apply.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All of this turn would just be essentially getting the rope fashioned and secured to something else. I'm not even going to be able to shoot it till next turn.
Right. Yep. Yeah, so you go ahead and...
Blind?
We'll do the check when it comes time to see if you can pull him into the pit.
But first I need to do a thievery check to see
we'll do all that.
Okay.
We'll be like, okay,
Got
so
it.
you've got, you've hit him. If you don't hit him, there's no need to make that check, right?
Sure.
So if you hit him, then when you attempt to pull him, we'll say, okay, do the pull check, do the move person check. Then we'll, it's like some kind of check to see if the knot holds if you succeed.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of failure points, potential failure points in this. But I do want to, I want to make it happen.
I want to utilize my rope.
Yeah. All right. So that is your turn.
Yep.
Angel of Death, you're up.
Can I see Zolak from where I am?
I don't know if you can. Can you?
Where is he on the map?
No, you cannot. It
I
looks
can't.
like.
Okay.
If you can't see him on the map, you can't see him as Angel of Death.
Gotcha. I can see this guy down
let
here.
me put the pit back in so you can see where that is. And of course, Arya is in the bottom of a pit, and then there are 3 open trapdoors. I don't know if Shep pulled the lever. Did not, right? Because you didn't want to trap Arya down there. Okay.
And the Sprockle is gone, right?
Sprockle went south out of the doorway.
To flip the lever.
Yeah, it's behind
on that side.
The door frame.
Okay. I'm going to move over here and see if I can see.
It's a spell, of course, the saving throw. There's no penalty for that.
Okay. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to target this gentleman, Sprockle. And then I'm going to cast Void Warp, which is a Fortitude save. Okay. 18 DC.
Sprockle rolls a 2 for an 8, which is a critical failure.
Okay, rolling damage. Okay, that would be then 12, right?
Yes, 12 points of damage. However, Sprockle appears to take no damage from that effect.
Well, he does not take void damage. That's interesting, but he takes mental effects.
Apparently, he's a very sensitive construct.
Okay, that's my turn anyway.
Yeah, I think you guys would, as players, we haven't met the inventor class yet, but inventors are able to create construct companions, and so the rules are slightly different than regular constructs.
So he's like Zolak's AI girlfriend, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got emotions, but no soul.
That's right.
Okay.
At least he can fake emotion. Help! I'm frightened. Oh, his frightened condition comes off too, right? Because he moved. Okay. It is the warden's turn.
Is this spike trap pit smooth walled? You said she fell 20 feet?
That's correct, yeah.
She's not going to climb out of that?
It would be a difficult climb, yeah. It's possible. It would require pretty high DC to get out.
How easy is it for you to dismiss and resummon Arya?
Takes a turn, basically. It's 3 actions.
A full
so
turn?
that's what my next turn's going to be.
Okay. Can Shep have used his reaction to just throw that lever?
Absolutely, sure. Yeah, so yes, we can retcon that.
Cool.
Yep. So she fell down. You look over at Marth. Marth, nods yes. You pull the lever. The floor slowly rises back. Let me disappear it again. I'm going to hide Arya too because she is now under the floor. Okay, and the floor comes back up.
Awesome. So Shep will probably just do sudden charge to get in there.
Okay.
Make an attack. 5. So Shep runs over the trapdoor into the room. 10. And see if he's got enough. Oh yeah, he can get all the way over to Zolak.
Sprockle, help me!
So
Like a ventriloquist doll.
he's gonna run across the room and hammer Zolak with his sword. So he does that as part of sudden charge. Make a strike against him. This is one-handed. 6 on the die, so it's a miss. For a total of 15.
That is a miss.
And then he will swing again, using snagging strike. This is at map. 14 on the die, total 18, which also misses.
Zolak is just ducking under this blade, hiding behind a stool. There are sparks as your blade hits the bench.
That's his turn.
All right, we go to Ghost and Wraith.
Okay. I use all 3 actions to recall or unsummon Arya.
Okay, and is it how many actions to unsummon? Is that a free action?
It's the 3.
Oh, okay, and where
Because
would
it's
you
the
like
same
to? Where would you like to
as
place
summoning.
Arya?
Oh no, she doesn't. She just is gone.
Oh, okay.
It's the manifest or unmanifest.
Oh.
All right, and then, so that's your turn essentially.
Yep.
All right. Vendetta Verde, you are up.
All right. First action, I will run into the room.
In case you couldn't guess, I'm not a big fan of that trap.
Second action, reload. Actually, retcon for a second. I'll run into the room and go to Sprockle. Doing Sprockle, I will clear the path on him, knocking him away from the trapdoor.
Okay, so this is a shove, an athletics check against his fortitude DC. Run into the room, Sprockles by the lever. You
And I roll a 3 for a total of 9, so no, he doesn't move. But it does reload my gun, and I'll take that opportunity, since my gun is reloaded, to shoot.
Who are you shooting, Sprockle? Or?
Yeah, Sprockle.
Okay.
That's a better roll. 17 on the die for a 27.
That is a hit. It is not a critical hit, however.
That'll be a 9 total damage.
All right. You hit him with another one of these acid bullets.
Oh, actually, that should not have been an acid bullet.
Oh, okay.
So change that to 8 total damage. He already has acid on him, so.
Okay. Yeah, the bullet hits him. You can see the metal is twisted. It is burning with acid. He looks in pretty bad shape.
That'll be my turn.
All right, it is Zolak's turn. Sprockle, help me! So, giving Sprockle 2 turns, 2 actions. Sprockle will lope over here behind Shepard. So Sprockle, clangs away from Vendetta Verde and then ends up in a flank with the Warden and will use one of his nasty spiked arms and try to impale the Warden with it. Here comes the attack. 16 on the die for a 24.
Mm-hmm. When he strode into my space, can I attack him?
Only if he moves more than one space in your... Unless you have range.
Okay.
Right? So once he enters it, if he moved a second time, then
Gotcha.
you could do it. But just entering it wouldn't. That's why if you had range, right, you enter it 10 feet away and then you have to move 5 feet. So people with
Gotcha.
polearm usually get a free reactive strike when you rush up. So you take 6 points of damage as this blade cuts you. No problem. You've had worse wounds than this.
But
Even tonight.
Even from your own risky surgery.
Yeah, I think I literally did take 6 points of damage from that.
And then
It's
I
just
think-
a flesh wound.
Let's see. Zolak's got 2 actions left. What should he do with it? There's so many options here. Some of them would be fun. Others would be strategically wise. I think I'll go for the fun one. He presses a button. I don't think this is a manipulate. It is a manipulate action, so you have a reactive strike if you
Yup.
want to take it.
Bet I'm going to take a swing at that. All right, little man.
So Zolak reaches down. He's got these levers and buttons on his belt. He reaches down to flick a switch on his belt.
That'll miss too. 17 total.
He's just too small. Like he's, ducking in and out of the stool. You take a swing at him. He ducks underneath your blade and then flips the switch. And then Sprockle erupts in a gout of flame. And I need you to make this reflex save.
Oh, you got
23.
23. That is a success. You only take half of 13 points of fire damage. So you take only 1 point of fire damage. How did that happen?
I have the ring.
Oh,
Torag,
yes.
So I have resistance
Wow,
to fire.
that's awesome. Yeah.
It all came together, team.
That is amazing. So yeah, you're in this burst of flame, and the ring brush. It's almost like a like a shield around you, and the fire goes around. You take only 1 point of damage.
one little ember lands on his shoulder, and he just brushes it off.
So Zolak needs to make a flat check. His creature is damaged, which I believe means he can't take any more of these special effect things. But that's his turn. Wow, that's cool. What? That's so cool. So that's Zolak's turn. He is done. However, the construct on the north wall steps down and will come over to Vendetta Verde here and attack him. This clockwork man, I think you fought one before in the warehouse, one of these mechanical creatures that looks kind of like the dog.
Yeah, Shep took him down with one hit.
That's right.
You can do that again.
Team effort.
However, that is a natural 20 on the die for a 29.
Yikes.
As Vendetta Verde, probably not aware this construct had been activated, sees the punch, but not until it's headed to his face.
You're targeting the warden right now with the construct, it says.
Okay, that's fine. It should still be a critical hit. That's 16 points of damage.
All right.
And then it will attempt to grab Vendetta Verde. Now, this doesn't have a penalty for map because of its ability. So here comes the athletics check against your fortitude DC. That's a 29 on the die.
I get a hug.
You are grabbed. It just takes you up. You are unable to move as this construct has an iron grip on you, literally. All right, the witness, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to try to shoot it. So now that the construct is in front of Zolak, I'm going to target the construct.
Okay. Yeah, that's a clear shot on the construct. No penalty there.
I'm going to devise a stratagem against him. And hope I get good. 14 on the die. I will take that. So that's the free action. So I'm going to use my action to shoot the construct. So it would be a 14.
I think if you roll an attack, it'll automatically apply that.
It doesn't. It wasn't last time. It uses my intelligence modifier. It would be a +9 to it.
Yeah, it should be 23. Go ahead and roll attack. Let's see what it does.
Okay.
Let's see what Foundry does.
Oh, it did. Okay. Something got fixed.
So that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And this was the arrow with the rope on it. So
Correct.
first I do the damage for this.
Yep.
All right, 7 points of damage.
All right, it takes 5 of it as some of your... It didn't, right? You're hitting a mechanical object with an arrow. So that is 5 points of damage it takes.
I have 2 more actions.
2 more actions.
If the arrow got lodged in with the rope on it,
Yep.
that's tied to the barrel next to me,
Yep.
I'm going to start trying to pull the rope.
Okay, so what I need, this is going to be... Hang on, I look this up.
This is fun.
I'll have to... no, it is fun. I just have to...
Just every once in a while, you got to do something weird. Bo does the weird stuff and it works. I want to try something weird. Otherwise, every turn is devise a stratagem, attack, demoralize. I need tips. If people get on Discord, I would love to hear tips on an investigator in combat.
Okay, so we're going to use the reposition action to try to pull him towards you. Because you hit the creature, we're going to say you've got to essentially you've grabbed it with your arrow and rope. So I need an athletics check from you.
Blind?
Nope, just straight out in the open.
I have a +0 to athletics. I'm going to use my hero point because I rolled a 2.
All right.
Otherwise, It's just meant to be.
Oh, that's
16.
better.
16. You pull pretty hard. It doesn't budge at all.
Serafina, grab the rope. I need your help.
Why would I want him closer to me?
Over the trap. So is that my second and third action or just my second?
That's your second action.
I'm going to kind of...
I should mention that probably should have been a map too. I think reposition is an attack
so
action.
even worse, even
Yeah,
worse.
so that was an 11.
You have a hard time pulling them, and it's only, 5 feet at a time?
He seems pretty immobile.
Kira doesn't know any of this. She's trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Her last action is she's still holding the rope, but she's gonna scoot about 10 feet closer for her third action.
Okay. You go back to the top of the order. Angel of Death is up.
Okay, I'm going to run in the room. Let's see. I'll run in and get... Ooh, wait. I don't want to block the doorway, so I'm going to go up here. Now I can see Zolak. So I'm going to focus in on him. My eyes are going to get all white. And I'm going to start whispering to myself. And I'm going to cast Whispers of Weakness.
All right. Is there a range on that?
It just says target. I think it's 60 feet.
Perfect. Okay. Yep. You're well within 60 feet there.
Okay, so this is my curse bound ability again, and it will apply the effect.
What does that do?
This gives me, if it has any weaknesses, I learn them, as well as which of its saving throw modifiers is lowest, and then I get a +2 status bonus on my next attack roll or skill check against that bow.
Weaknesses? None. It's a type of ancestry, a Popet. You would think it had some construct stuff, but no, it is, from what you can tell, not immune or weak to anything, just normal sort of creature.
Okay, and then lowest saving throw?
Lowest saving throw is reflex.
For such a little guy.
Yeah.
I am going to take advantage of that +2, and I'm going to attack him with needle darts.
Okay, so you moved, and does Whispers of Weakness have a movement cost?
Oh, that's right. It's one action.
Yeah, so you have one action left.
Okay, can I... Now, let me just check, because I want to see if that I have to attack on that turn, or is it just my next attack?
It said next attack or skill check made as part of an attack action.
So next time I can do it.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to... I'm going to attempt to demoralize him.
Would that trigger the... Oh no, demoralize is not an attack action. Good, yep. Perfect.
Although it is a skill check against
Right, but I think
him.
it has to have the attack trait on it. So if you did like a grapple or a trip, that would trigger it. Right? Because it says...
Oh yeah, skill check made as part of an attack action. All right, gotcha.
Yep. Go ahead and make that check. This is Intimidate against his will DC. You don't scare me.
Shut up.
Shut up.
15 on the die for 23.
That is a success. Zolak is...
You do scare me.
Oh,
All I said was shut up, and he's like, don't talk to me like that. That's mean. We don't say that. All right, that's my reactions.
Okay. It is the warden's turn.
He's
You are
going
up.
to do some wood carving.
What? No.
So he'll use Snaking Strike again.
I'm just a harmless doll.
And as part of this attack, the potency rune on Shepard's sword will flash, making it a striking weapon for the turn.
All right, use your potency crystal. Nice.
Yeah.
I love it when people use their consumables instead of letting them stack up in
Stockpile
the
forever.
inventory. Yeah.
So I used it, but I don't have the effect on me. Just informationally.
Hang on a sec. Let me just.
Unless you're going to reverse that, then I can grab the effect first.
And you want it on the bastard sword.
Yes, please.
All right, you're good.
Awesome. And we'll finish the swing.
Your sword glows with energy. That's a hit.
19 on the die. And this should get me extra dice, which it looks like it does. It's not bad.
15 points.
15 total damage.
And He is off guard, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, a big chunk of wood comes popping out of it.
So that was my first attack.
It was, but I think you need an action to use the potency crystal, right?
Yep. So with my last action, I will swing once again.
Yep.
With my sword at map. I still get all the bonuses for the rest of this turn. It's a 12 on the die for a 17, which also hits because
that is a hit
he's now
because
off guard.
Off guard. Man, what a good build, man. This is a very good play right here. 10 additional points of damage.
Yep.
2 sizable gashes in this little puppet. Ow, ow! Sparkle! Make him stop! Ghost is up.
Okay. So, first action is going to be a move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. And then I will just do some needle darts at Sprockle.
Okay, so this will be in cover because you are shooting through the construct space and around a corner there of the door. So,
Well, then how about I'll just shoot it at the construct?
right, I think it would also have cover from the door. It looks like the door jamb is partially obscuring it.
Okay.
Does that look right? Let me check just to make sure. Yep. You're not able to see the entire token, right? So it has partial cover from it.
Alright, well then I'll go back to Sprockle.
Do you have any
Spark-
movement?
Sprockle would have full
To go
cover.
further north?
The construct would have partial cover.
Alright, we'll stick with the construct, I guess.
Right, because you're firing not only through the doorway, but past the construct, where the construct is only partially concealed by the doorway. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, look at that.
Good
I
roll.
actually rolled alright. I got a 19 for 27.
That's a hit, even with the cover.
Hooray. 7 damage.
Right? The creature takes slightly less than that, takes 5 damage.
What a jerk. Alright, that's all I got.
Vendetta Verde, you're up.
All right, I will one action reload.
Okay.
Shoot one off at Zolak.
Right. Is that, I think, is reload a manipulate action?
Yes.
Okay. I believe you need to make a flat check to see if you can actually do it because you're grabbed. Let me check that rule real quick, James.
Sure.
Yep, you need a DC 5 flat check to be able to reload.
Well, a 19 will do it.
19 will do it.
Shoot off one at Zolak. Natural 1 on that. We're going to take a hero
Yikes.
point that I got. Try that again. 13 on the die for a 23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
He should be off guard as well.
We remember the off guard. Does the off guard work because of your ability or because of? Oh, then
It's because of the ability, yeah, because of the snagging strike.
Yeah, so you would get 2 additional to that. Is a 25 a crit? I don't know if it is.
No,
or-
the off guard was already applied to him, so his AC is already lowered. So it's 6 points of damage.
and then I will try to push away using my clear the path ability on the one that is holding me.
Okay. Go ahead and make that athletics check.
And this is not at map because I had shot previously in this round. 17 on the die for a 23 to push him away.
23 is a success.
Nice.
So, but not a critical success, so he's pushed 5 feet away, but the grapple ends, which we already established today, right? At the beginning of this.
And then can I push him? Actually, I don't want to push him towards Angel. I push him like 1 down.
Like this way?
Yes, please. Oh, actually, that's even better.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it.
Yeah, it's got 5 feet away from you, so that
Yep.
makes it, yep. I'm cool with that.
And that'll be my 3 turns.
Sprockle, he's hurting me! So, Sprockle will use 2 actions.
Point of clarification.
Yeah.
Since Sprockle doesn't really show up on the thing, when is he taking the acid damage?
He should be taking it at the end of Zolak's turn, so...
Okay, because I don't think it showed up at all so far.
Yeah, I did manually do it last turn, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is still taking
Appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I forget it, and then I look at him like, wait a minute, persist, and then add it while you guys are doing stuff, so...
I didn't know if it was like Zolak's abilities or tied to his or something like that.
No. Okay, Sprockle's going to take 2 swipes at Warden here. So here comes the first attack. 3 on the die for an 11.
Yeah, that misses.
Misses, and then a 10 on the die for 14. Also misses, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, Zolak is going to press another button. So this is another manipulate action and does incur attack of opportunity.
Absolutely taking that swing.
12 on the die for a 21 is a hit.
Awesome. And potency rune wore off, so it's less damage. It's only 6 this time around.
Zolak yet lives. However, he does manage to press the button, and one of these constructs wakes up.
Yeah.
Again, it will act on the next round. And then, with his third action, hasn't got much here. He's going to attack you with his hand crossbow. I don't believe, does it have a reload? It does, so he has to reload it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a manipulate, but you've already used your reaction to strike him. So he will reload his hand crossbow with his third action. All right, it is the construct's turn. It steps towards Vendetta Verde and attempts to strike him again with its metallic fist. That's a 19 on the die for a 28.
That'll critically hit.
Uh-oh.
All right, and I
With 2 hit points, it
Yeah.
kind of a moot point, but
Bye, Bo.
not really, because that means you go straight to dying 2 because
all
it's a critical hit.
Double yikes.
So Vendetta Verde drops like a sack of potatoes. I guess sack of grapes. And you
A
immediately go to
huge
dying
tree.
2. That's its first and second action. With its third action, it will stride over towards the Angel of Death.
Uh-oh.
And then it is the witness's turn.
So my first action is going to be to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 20. Yeah,
So
I'll
you've
stay
dropped the
there. I'll
rope,
stay
I
there.
assume, at this point?
The rope was tied to the
Oh, okay.
barrel. I was just kind of holding it while I was walking, just to,
Sure.
I don't know why. So my second action is going to be to devise a stratagem against the construct in front of Angel of Death.
Okay.
And I'm kind of also yelling at Sprockle, like, you don't have to be his servant. You're a free man. Oh. So I am not going to use... I don't remember. So devise a stratagem is against this construct. So if I attack something else now, I don't have to use that roll, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
So I'm going to, seeing that I don't have a great
She got
angle,
a 2, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack creepy little Zolak.
Okay. Now, we'll say, to be pedantic about Pathfinder's hands rule, you would take an action to get your bow ready to go again. So this is your third action to attack Zolak. So an action to move, an action to take out your bow again.
Got it. Yep.
Because you put it away to grab the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you'd have to reload it too.
No, not
I
for a
don't
short
reload.
bow.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
shooting the crossbow.
No, I didn't use the crossbow. Oh, sorry. I just did the crossbow instead of the short bow, but it's still a natural one. So I missed.
Oh, you were using the crossbow.
I accidentally hit the crossbow, but I meant
okay.
to use
Yeah.
the short bow.
Yep, natural one. The arrow goes. I guess I always like timing it. It goes backwards, but over your shoulder.
I tried to shoot it before I had it fully pulled out and aimed.
All right, things are looking complicated. Zolak is injured. However, the construct has knocked out Vendetta Verde. The end of the round, we have 2 of these creatures animated. Zolak is furiously pushing buttons on his desk while Sprockle hammers at Warden. And we're going to end things there.
Ah.
Nice.
We move through the blocks when the sun drops low. Black mask, steel hearts, that's how we roll. Every corner got a devil trying to claim his space, but we break those axes, keep them off our base. Third person view, but we living it real. Street prophets with a purpose make the wicked ones kneel. Fire breathing demons try to torch our hood. We stand as the barrier between evil and good. Community first, the code we live by. War protect us to the day that we die. No capes on our backs, but we heroes just the same. Fighting in the alleys where nobody knows our name.
Be the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine.
Vigilante justice in the dead of night, breaking demon weapons by the street light. Every soul we save is worth the risk we take. Heavy is the burden for the people's sake. They don't see us coming, but they feel the change. Mysterious guardians keeping safe their range. From the projects to the avenue, we make our rounds. Silent as the wind, deadly as the sounds of axes hitting pavement when we break their grip. Demons lose their power when we make them slip. War defenders, that's what we claim to be. Fighting for the innocent, keeping our city free.
We the ones who hold